Hello. I'm making a clay video for you. I want to make a relaxing clay video, and I recommend to people to buy this play clays or putties, whatever works for you, and play with that for an hour a day. That's very relaxing, and it feels incredibly good to touch this. You can also buy real clay, real earth clay too. Real earth clay, it has healing properties. So if you get earth clay powder, you can mix that with water, mix it into a clay substance like this, into a dough like that, and you can play with that. And that has healing properties for the skin. You can also put it on your face as a clay face mask, of course, and you can make an entire body mask with it if you have a large bathroom where you can drop some clay water on the tiles, and that cleans off very easily. It's just the only problem is it might clog the plumbing, so that's why when I do real heavy clay masks or neck and body clay masks, I do that outside in the summertime and in the driveway, and I go into my jacuzzi bathtub afterwards, which is not connected to plumbing, so it's a bathtub that I drain into the driveway, and I have a hose out there that's connected to the hot water faucet, and I can turn that on and I can fill that really large bathtub up with 100-degree Fahrenheit water and can soak in that for an hour in the summertime. It feels really good. With clay mask on the face, it's very healing. I'm looking forward to doing that again. Right now it's too cold outside, but eventually it's gonna get warmer now. So we have a week of sunshine, so that should heat things up. That's good. So yesterday was the first day that I started to handle the clay again after December, when the papa left us, so I wasn't able to do anything. I was barely holding on, and so very gradually I am picking up my painting again and sculpting again, making another figurine out of clay. Guess I'm gonna make one out of this right now. So 50 minutes, I gotta watch the time. What should I make with this? Feels real good, really healing. to work with this. I've also worked with real earth clays, and I have made many artworks with real earth clays. I tried pottery, like with a pottery wheel, but that didn't work so well for me because I'm not interested in actual pottery shapes, you know, that are perfectly twirled, or, you know, with the whatever thin or completely round like this. I prefer to form things organically with my hands. And so in LA and in Germany I made in the 90s, mid-90s, I made a series of dishes and cups and vases, and many of them are at my parents' house. And in LA I gave all of that away to friends, all of them. I gave many artworks, many paintings away to friends. So, a good friend of my father who has money, he bought one of my paintings, and guy came over when I was living in an apartment in LA, and he picked my painting up and he said, "Oh, guess what? I have just picked up a painting for Sharon Stone." And I was like, okay, that's quite a switch in neighborhood for him to go from Sharon Stone to that rather less educated neighborhood that I was living in at that time, and trashy and everything, and, you know, low income apartments and stuff like that. I lived in many different apartments in LA. Some of those neighborhoods, they have like a church on every corner of the street, on every block. And maybe they offer something, you know, maybe they offer something to people, some kind of comfort. You know, when they sing and dance together, that's good. So. Someone at Santa Monica College invited us to come there to a singing afternoon, and a friend of mine I went with, a school teacher. He was kind of dreading it because he's an atheist, and at that time I was like, I didn't even know what I was. I never even put my head into it, so I was kind of like, okay, whatever people want to do. You know. So we went to this church singing guitar meeting at a Baptist, was it a Baptist church? Yeah, Baptist church, and in Santa Monica, and there was that friend of mine from that literature class at SMC, and it was good to see her. A short, cutesy pootsy Mexican girl, and a friend of mine that I went with, he liked her. He was into skinny petites, not into big bulky ladies like me. I liked him, but he didn't like me. He was half Filipino, half Jewish. I thought he was really good looking, but he wasn't into me. So, but that's okay. I like that when people are really direct about that, about their preferences, and so, and not play any games with anyone. Just to be showered by someone, by anyone, with love and compliments, and then they don't return any of it. So I like that much better, to be straightforward about this, how we feel. But anyway, that church meeting didn't go so well. So my friend ended up kind of like just energetically siding with me when I said, I guess we better go. So, yeah. I thought it's nice that they sing together and all of this, but the energy there was suppressed. And it's suppressed because of the religion itself. It's a very conditional love, a conditional openness, a conditional freeness, a conditional thinking, a conditional singing, and a conditional guitar playing. Okay. So it's about Jesus. They don't even know who Jesus actually was. Okay, so we left. We went to the beach in Santa Monica at night. I went skinny dipping nude into the ocean. There was nobody else there. I thought, why not? And then later I found out that's not even legal to do that. You're not allowed to go skinny dipping in the United States. So I'm from Germany. We go skinny dipping. So in Germany we have a lot of nudist type of communities there around water, bodies, ocean and lakes and stuff like that. The women were always allowed to be topless. So it's a completely different society that I come from. And in Germany, before the advent of immigration, Germany was quite agnostic, atheist agnostic. So that has changed now with the immigration. Islam is marching in, and I'm very worried about that. Very worried about this for my whole family overseas. It's very tragic. Germany is no longer among the top agnostic countries in the world. The economy is dwindling because of that. And this is all very sad. Women's rights are dwindling, animal rights are dwindling. They used to be very advanced in animal rights. And I'm very sad about all of this. So I give a flower of peace for the last couple of seconds of making this video. This is my peace flower for the animals and all of us to live in peace and harmony and healing from oppression and all of this. Oh.